and welcome, my dearest inmates, to your sanatorium, which is a place where no idea is crazy enough to not be discussed. I have decided to take a little time off sleeping at this fair hour of 3 AM because I want to talk about happiness. I presume most of you, my dearest inmates, want happiness, and many of you probably think that success equals happiness, meaning you get successful, you'll be happier. Well, it turns out that happiness is a mirage, in the sense that it can never be truly achieved, because as soon as you touch it, as soon as you feel it at the tips of your fingers, it slips right through them. Why is that, you may ask? Well, this is because, we change our goals all the time. You achieve something and you immediately want something else. On the other hand, we are also programmed to worry and to play it safe. So what I'm getting at is two famous types of errors. Number one is called false positive and number dos would be false negative. However, it turns out that the belief mistake is better for survival. Let us imagine you being happy as a clam. You are a hairy hominid strolling around the savannah. Silver hair on your back is sparkling in the sunlight, and your balding head is glistening like the beacon of all the good things to come. But suddenly you hear a creepy, slightly scary noise in the bushes next to you, and you have two types of reaction that you could have. You can either brush it off as a mistake, as a wind or a frog or something that's not really threatening to you. You can think there's a snake in there, or a tiger or a lion or something dangerous that is just waiting for the right opportunity to snatch your neck and eat you half alive. Now assume that you're wrong in both instances. So let's assume you're wrong in the first scenario, and instead of that noise being associated with a frog or something harmless, it is actually a lion that just jumped out and, killed you. That's a very high cause. I mean, you're dead. No more glistening, no more sparkling of your silver back. You're done. In the second scenario, if you're wrong, nothing really happens. I mean, if it's not a lion that's trying to eat your head, and it's just the wind or a fan crouching in the bushes or something, it's good. You're alright. You'll be just a bit more careful next time, maybe just more protective, a little scared, but that's about it. So effectively, believing is better for survival, even if you're believing in something that is not actually there. And it is great, it's splendid, it's fantastic, we made it, thanks a lot, we're here, we're chilling, it's cool. But we're no longer living in a, savannah or in a jungle or whatever. So it becomes slightly problematic, because in today's world, most of you probably see the information that surrounds us, and consequently the world, as more negative than it maybe is. So when you turn on the news, what you see is corruption, murder, disease, natural disasters, all the nasty things, and maybe they'll throw a huge little furry fuzzy animal at the end. That's not really much of a balance, is it? It's not really much goodness in a very cute fuzzy animal. It's that other mistake. It's that, oh fuck, you thought it would be something horrible again, and it's just a very fuzzy nothing. You don't have to pay attention to that at all. So it doesn't take long to start thinking that this whole world is like this. This is how the world is. This is how you perceive. And this is actually an accurate ratio of good and evil in the world. But is it really? I can see alleys full of ice cream trees, and population consisted entirely out of me and Victoria's Secret models. Maybe a few Megan Foxes in there too. And Viagra bushes everywhere, so you can keep those models happy and ready to assist you with your every whim, There is river of booze and free liver transplants for everybody. For all these wonderful things, or some other things and ideas, it's up to you. You may think, oh, if only I had more money, or if I only had some money. And immediately you are focusing on the negative, the obstacle, the competition. This could be your grades, your projects, your plans. You achieve one sales target, you immediately have to achieve some other one. Obstacles, 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 obstacles. There was a study done by Sean Aiken, which was presented at TED, and I have put the link down below so you can check it out if you like to. And he basically says, work harder, be more successful. When you're more successful, that means you get happier, and that's just bullshit. It is scientifically backwards and broken, as he says. As I mentioned before, every time you have a success, you change the goal of what it is being successful. So you never get success, and therefore you never get happiness, in truth. So the problem is your brain. The problem is how your brain performs better, faster, harder, and it does so in a positive environment. Let's just think about it for a second. Just think about it. When you're relaxed, when you're happy, you usually do better, right? You feel better too. And now compare that to sitting in a classroom knowing that you're being tested, you're just sweating, you're nervous, you have like a twitch in your brain that's giving you the aneurysm that will kill you in your 30s or 40s. You know what I'm talking about. The common understanding we have about this is very counterproductive actually. You're getting yourself stressed, you're putting yourself under pressure, which makes you more jumpy. It could save your life if you were in a savannah, but if your career or your modern life depends on passing a stupid test or something like that, that's not really what you want to be doing, unfortunately. So it looks like your nature is working against you here. Luckily, there is a solution, and that, my inmates, is training. Train your brain. Every single day you write 3 positive things you are grateful for, and write 1 positive experience of that day. And you do this for a month. Helps you to rewire your cerebrum. Effectively, it could make you a happier, more jolly kind of guy. That's it. Train your brain. So what do you think, my dearest inmates? Is this something that could work? And is this something that you would want to try, maybe? Let me know in the comments down below. I welcome your comments, questions, subscriptions, suggestions. But this has been only your daily dose of daft. And I will see you next time.